Today on the channel from AEW Unrivaled Series 6, MJF. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue unboxing the AEW Unrivaled Series 6 figures. And today on the channel, we've got MJF, another character that is no stranger to the AEW Unrivaled series. We've had him before, we've had him as a chase figure. We're going to get a lot more in the future, I guarantee it. We'll get one in a suit. We'll get all kinds of different MJF figures in the future. There's no doubt about it. He's probably their biggest young star. That's my opinion. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the future is so bright for him, he's got to wear shades, some might say. Future champion, I would have to think. So, really cool to get him back in here. I know there's a lot of grumbling about Series 6, and we've talked about it in some of the other reviews, how all these guys, except for Hikaru Shida, have been released before. It feels too soon to get repaints and stuff. Well, we do know with COVID, it hurt getting some of the face scans done, the technology and stuff, so we had to have some repaints. I think that'll be adjusted in the future, but make no mistake, the Jerichos, the MJFs, Christian once he gets going, Cody Rhodes, of course. We're going to get these guys on a pretty usual clip between the exclusives, the rare chase editions, the unmatched, the unrivaled. There's going to be a Cody out there pretty much at all times in one way or another for people. I think we'll probably get an LJ and MJF one of these days in one of the unmatched lines. So I think we're going to see a lot more of these guys, but we'll get everybody. With that much figures as they're pumping out, this is figure number 47. I don't know, they're in their 50s now. In 1 year span, you're going to get everybody you want. Just wait and see. That's just the way it goes. Think of Jax. Go back to the day with Jax. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it, some might say. But Jax, between the exclusives, the classic superstars, the Ring Rage, the Ruthless Aggression, the Treacherous Trios, what else am I missing? The 2-packs. And then the 2-packs, Adrenaline. You got so many figures all the time. There was always new figures every time you turn the corner at your local Kmart, Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, whatever. That's how we're going to see a lot of AEW. Probably not to the Jax degree, but boy, pretty close. I think we're going to have more figures out on a direct clip than Mattel even, and that's throwing in their basics and everything else. As AEW Jazzwares is not scared to do an exclusive. We've noticed that. Seems like we have a new exclusive all the time. We've seen leaked images of 2-packs, 4-packs, accessory packs. There's just a lot going on in this line, and that's why a lot of people have tapped out, as we've discussed before as well, including myself. I've tapped out on a mint-on card collection. It's just, if you can't display it, I don't need it. That's my rule. So there you go. But we're going to do it like we normally do it in all these reviews. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. But there's old MJF. He's keeping up the tradition of this line. It's all about the black and gold. It's the black and gold line. And the packaging black and gold as well. And then you got the little MJF down here with his scarf on. Rival logo, of course. Number 47 in Series 6. AEW on the side. You got the gold background. And AEW over there. And you got him right up there. You got the whole rest of the line there. Promoting the TV show. Let's see where this is from. This is from Double or Nothing, 5/23/2020, Jacksonville, Florida. Beautiful this time of year, Jacksonville, Florida. You got referee Aubrey Edwards hanging out in the background as well. We're getting her with a ring here in August. We'll see what I do with that. I still have not put together my Kenny Omega ring. I do have a loose Kenny Omega figure. I really just want the Aubrey Edwards figure, so I don't know. But I feel I need one ring in my collection. Just not sure exactly where I'm going to put it or how I'm going to display it. As we all know, those rings are very big. But anyways, but yeah, black and gold, very much like the Chris Jericho we saw before. Not a lot of bells and whistles with this one. It's just a pretty plain Jane figure. You get a microphone. You do get extra hands, I guess. So you get extra hands with him at least, but no really detailed scarf, no coat, no jacket. I don't know what else you're going to get with him, but it just seems a little bit plain. I guess I'm surprised they don't go the Jax route of the, let's throw a ring bell in here, or let's throw a chair in here. By not doing that, obviously, it keeps costs down, so maybe that's part of it there. But anyways, let's open it up. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on here. I'm not sure if this is going to be near the top of my favorites on here. Kind of like Jericho, though. That Jericho figure surprised me. See you later. See you later. Little plastic prison. There he is. kind of a weird look in the package. He's kind of got a little bit of a crouch to him, almost like a Mr. Kennedy approach with that microphone there. I do feel the AEW microphones for the figures are a little small. I don't know if we're just so used to the Mattel Jax ones that are a little bit bigger that these seem strange to me. But it does seem strange. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? You think the microphone could be... Whoa, a microphone just shot out. I don't know where that went. Oh, man, I could be down a microphone, and I'm such a crazy person. I would, if I can't find that microphone somewhere, because it's so small, it's going to be hard to find. If I can't find that, I'll have to buy another figure. Oh, the cursed life I live. But holy cow, that thing went shooting out, and we're not going to be talking about that microphone because I'll probably never find it. See you later. I think it hit the wall, though, so I can start there, work my way down from the wall. If I find it, it'll be in the glamour shots of the pictures we do, so that's how you'll know if I found it or not. But we got MJF here. I do love he has a fist hand. I talk about a lot of reviews. He-Man, Marvel Legends, whatever. I feel like every figure that fights needs to have at least one fisted hand with it. It just makes sense to me. Some of these AEW figures have not had fisted hands, which just seems strange to me, because if I'm wrestling, yes, the fist isn't legal in wrestling, but you know what? You got to use your fist every once in a while. You're not going to get disqualified. We see it all the time. But he does have his ring from the, what was that, the Battle Bowl or whatever they call that with AEW. But he does have that on there. I believe before that was only on the Chase edition. So this is a way for everybody to get this. So that is kind of a cool feature. Elbow-wise, he does have the rough elbows, and there's even extra plastic on mine. However, that being said, this one does feel stronger than Jericho, stronger than Penta, stronger than Phoenix. I don't know if I just got lucky or if it's something with the molds with these. This one, it's still loose, but it's not to the degree we've seen in the past. So that is a win. I will take that. I'm not sure about this MJF head sculpt on this one. It looks like him, but it just looks like there's just it's off just a tad. And I can't explain what it is, but it just looks like it's off a tad. But the hair sculpt is really good. So you've got the little Red Rooster dude going on, like he's young Terry Taylor. Maybe we could turn this into a Terry Taylor custom. Very shiny plastic on this. For the most part, they seem to have gotten the skin tones figured out. We kind of saw, was it Series 3 and Series 4? It kind of went back and forth, and I thought Series 4 took a step back from Series 3. I think I got my numbers right off the top of my head. But this one looks pretty good. But the head sculpt's off a little bit, though, I will say that. He does have that lion tattoo on his arm. That looks good. He does have the forearm tape, forearm guards in his traditional, was it Burberry pattern or whatever. We talked about the black and the gold trunks. Got the MJF on the back. Got MJF on his boots, black boots, but a very plain Jane figure at the end of the day. We got two gripping hands. I don't understand. You're basically getting two of the exact same hands here, and that seems like a waste to me. I would have, instead of having two gripping hands for the left, couldn't you have given us an open hand? Maybe it's, you always have to have a fisted hand. Maybe you should always have an open hand too, and then two gripping hands. That should be the standard. That's where you start if you're putting extra hands. Then if you're going to put more hands in there, go from there. But I think you always need one hand that's open, one that's closed, and you need two that grip. I think most people would agree with that. If you're choosing hands, those are the four you start with. And Jazzware's a little interesting with that, so I don't know what's up with that one. By no means is this going to be my favorite in the set. Nothing against MJF, but it is just pretty plain Jane here. There's not a lot going on. There's not a lot of bells and whistles. There's no mask. There's no face paint. There's no big colorful tattoos. He's not a big figure. He doesn't have a ton of accessories. So there's not a lot here. If you had that other MJF, that might be plenty good for you. I can see a lot of people. I got that one right here. It is more colorful. It does have a scarf. Maybe you missed out on this one, so I could see maybe getting this one. Maybe you're new to the line, something like that. But I think those that pick and choose, those that are saying, I just need one of every figure or just a couple of every figure, you could probably sit this one out and you'll be just all right. This is the one to get outside of the Chase Rare Edition. With the scarf on there, I just think that's the one. This one kind of brings it over the top a little bit. I am a little bit surprised they didn't give the scarf with this one, but this does represent that night in Jacksonville, that hot summer night in Jacksonville. So maybe he didn't have the scarf that night, and that could be really good attention to detail, better than I know, because I don't remember off the top of my head if he had the scarf that night, but I think he usually does, but we'll see. But MJF, he's an up-and-comer. He's one of probably the biggest heel in AEW, honestly. So we're going to get a lot more MJF. So if you do skip this one, there's going to be more in the future, or if you didn't get this one, you might need to pick this one up. So just depends where you sit in your collection and what your rules are with this MJF. That's my opinion. But an okay figure. It looks pretty good. It's just not going to be at the top of my list in Series 6. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this AEW Unrivaled Series 6 unboxing and review. Don't forget to give me your comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. And of course, follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, Pro Wrestling Tees. Search out Kyle Peterson. Support the channel. So for AEW Unrivaled Series 6, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.